Hello everybody, it is John. It is the 1st of January 2022 and Pippin and I are here. He's a little bit wet. It's actually raining. Yes, we had a very wet New Year and oh dear, we're off and yawning already. So I've just brought him in to say hello to you for the new year, and I hope everybody has a good new year, and I hope that 2022 is a good one for you. So what am I talking about today? Well, my review for the games, having a look at my board game stats. Well, according to the stats that I've kept since 2017, I've kept them for quite some time, which I'm fairly proud of, actually. I initially kept them because of my, I guess, deteriorating mental health. I was believing that I wasn't getting any games and that nobody liked me, nobody wanted me. And so I actually found, believe it or not, that the stats were a great way to prove to myself that, listen, I'm actually getting some games with some people, and that, look, it was a great way to show the people, or my treating specialists were able to say to me, look, John, you actually are engaging with some people in the community. And so if people do suffer from mental health issues, that obviously using something like a application such as this is a good way to be able to reinforce to you that, listen, you do interact with the community, and that this is a wonderful way to show that you do so. Mind you, of course, it also shows that you may not do very well playing and winning very many games. And I don't win. Well, actually, I do win some games. Honestly, very strangely enough, I do. But not very often. Not very often. But yes. Anyway, according to the stats, let's get back to stats. A very wet dog. Oh dear, he's moving about a bit now. Yes. So, as I said, dog hair. you get everything with my videos. There's nothing scripted and nothing is edited. So I'm still. What are you doing? Oh dear, he's. Anyway, look, dreadfully sorry. I shall continue. I had 185 games. Well, sorry, 185 plays, they call it. I call them games because a game for me is interacting with somebody. That's a game. I don't refer to it as a play. So I had 185 interactions, which was quite a lot for 2022, considering all the lockdowns and restrictions. And there were 8 locations that I attended, of which I guess 7 of them were maybe once or twice. A few of them were probably a few more, but the vast majority of them were actually at my residence towards the end of this year, as sadly my health started to deteriorate. I played against 43 different people. That is really, really interesting when I looked at it, and I'm thinking, where did I meet 43 different people? Yeah, it's interesting. So, but apparently I did. Then I played 77 unique games, of which 42 of them came from my own library, or are now within my library. So that's pretty good to think that, just over half of the games that I played are ones that I actually own. And at this stage, we're currently going through my library, and we are playing all the games that we have not played before. And that's proving to be quite good, even if it does mean that we find that sometimes that there's some missing pieces, but it's causing a few problems. But yeah, according to the stats, I've clocked up 230 hours worth of gameplay. And I played on 68 days. 68 days out of how many years? How many days in a year? 250. 253? I can't remember. Oh dear. Here's a man who used to do payroll. I can't remember how many days in the year anymore. See, this is the problem when you become a bloody old age pensioner, more or less, and you forget everything. But yeah, so they're the stats, and when I look at these are the games that I will only look at the top 10 that came up, and these were ranked from the highest number of plays to the lowest, and only for the top 10. So the game that got the most plays was My City, which was a legacy style game. Then, oddly enough, another legacy game called Pandemic Legacy Season 1. Then Sequence comes in at number 3. Sequence is a game that I play purely with my family. That's one that my wife and son enjoy playing. So Sequence, I don't play amongst my regular gaming people. It's purely a family game for me. Hanamakoji comes in at number 4. 5 is The Lost Ruins of Arnak. Really do enjoy that one. Number 6 is The Quacks of Quedlinburg. Number 7. Now, there were a few versions of this one, because there's a couple of editions or expansions or whatever that we've played, but they've all melded in together. Star Wars Imperial Assault, and we're playing campaign mode with that, so we've clocked up quite a few games worth of that. Then in at number 8 is Fleet the Dice Game. At number 9 is Machi Koro Legacy. So we've been getting the legacy games out of the way. And lastly, number 10 is Raiders of the North Sea. So that is my roundup for my gaming for 2021. So how was your gaming for 2021? And what do you think 2022 is going to bring you? I don't know what 2022 is going to bring me. So we'll see what it does. So anyway, till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.